yes, once again, TWA from the thicket. I got your rickety cricket, and now we bout to split him like an acorn for breakfast. Smother it on the smoker sauce, and then won't you smell like it like one of the Chester cats? I get really wild, hanging around, looking for Alice. Where will she come? Through that portal, and then she'll make herself present, and no, she'll give her presents to y'all, and then this will be Christmas but gone, because the Christmas ghost already visited y'all. And then well, we heat this up like a furnace in the corner, and then when it was cold with the frost that will foam and accumulate on your windows, dog. And then you could have seen Santa Claus, but he left and now he's gone. Just like the season, now we just gonna rip this for every reason for you to listen. Won't you see it's TWA? Won't you see? Oh, you wanna see me? Won't you see it's TWA? Won't you see? If I could only put this up, I don't want to mess up my levels, dog, because I don't know how to set it up where it captures it into the microphone, captures me as well. Won't you catch it like a cat if you were dog? And then I could say this right in your neighborhood. I'm just hitting this right over the fences when we play some baseball. While we see some TWA as I stare out and right into the street. I'm staring right off into the clouds because that's where once was my head out. And then I wanna play some Nintendo, but the side strobe, they don't make those anymore. No, they don't. Yes, with an omnipresence that's never gonna be lit once again. And now I get living with the words that I said. It's all a bunch of weird stuff, I know, but won't you just listen to it, and then it'll get your subliminals and get you fired up in church. Like you're just gonna run over them hills and go to Rivendell, like you're playing Lord of the Rings. Yes, this is me, and now I need to say this really effing sweet, and then I stop short just like a car would and put my arm out so I can save you now. Cause I don't want you to go through that windshield. I don't want to have to take this to build a bear because I can get more stuff and more plus than I ever was. And then it's the zenith of TWA. Yes, so won't you listen? Yes, exceptional flow that I thought of myself. I've been thinking about for a while, so I finally let that thing out my throat. Just like a lizard with a tongue. Yes. Oh yes, won't you come and listen some more, because we just on a mission with flow. This was something wrapped with a bow. This was something you need to unwrap for yourself. This was something kinda like the taffy they sell down by the water where they park all the boats. And with this little scarf off now, because we inside, we don't need to wear that anymore. We could've gone and asked Tom where Jerry was at. He told me he scurried into the hole. Cause a mouse runs a little bit quicker than a cat, I think, or maybe it's more crafty in the way he think. Yes, we gonna say this until the bowl starts to go off above our head, and then we'll know all of this stuff that we thought that we said, because the best off of it was all subliminal, I bet. And then the zenith will start to go along with the TV set, because that's how electricity work once it's plugged in the wall. Yes, TWA thought he was wrong, but he was not. All the CDs as they start to go, it start to get sold off of the shelf just like so. Because put them in your bag after you bought, and then you get a receipt and you say, well done. Because we could have said this with the bolt and blistering effect if our words would just start to go like this. Put another stamp on each one and then give it to some kids. I pick it up my magnets and they were some medals for him. Because we could have worked at the junkyard and squish all them up. Yes, we want to just get just like a squash. Because it grows off the vines like pumpkins. We could have said this for autumn, because that's our favorite month over a couple of them. Or maybe 2.5 or 3, this would make more sense, because I thought therefore divide them up like this. And now we could have said this and almost got pissed. But then we stopped short like the car we were talking about before, because all of these songs connect. Yes, you can play them with each other whenever you wish. They could play along with each other like they were at a party thrown for some kids. While they jumping through the balls like they all went to P&I. But you gotta make sure they're clean, so once you get a couple of those disposable wipes. And then we could say this and flow right up to a wonderful. And yes, it would have been slow. Yes, this could have been a wall that we built out of snow. It was a foe. Then we throwing snowballs at each other like I was an elf. I get so Will Ferrell right now in this song. Boom. No chorus. No chorus for me. No thank you. Yes. Destined to be the greatest and brightest on this shit. Listen this flow, and then I'm about to float these codes that I go and throw them at yo. And then this was gonna be something bright like a bow. Maybe it was a globe. Maybe we need to get to our little bomb shelter, because I'm the blast from the past with these songs. They're all gonna get time capsule for the aliens when they come. Oh, they've already arrived? Wink wink, let's not tell anyone. And then we could get out this building I built, because I'm about to get so awesome whenever I go. When will they let me up? When they done winding that little shit on my back, then I could walk around. Because I'm all mechanized from now on. I'm Mecha Godzilla going against the organic one that was already from this world from before. Like a dinosaur, but something else. Yes, I need to get some megalodon. Was that a fish? Did I say that right? Why am I trying to say this? I should go back to basics when I don't mess that shit up. And then we gonna go to the mess hall, all this stuff on the plate, and then pass it along. Like this was Thanksgiving dinner, we need to bow our heads and pray before we dig in on our plate. Yes, we could have said this and erupt again like this was Pompeii. This was gonna be something to cover all of y'all with dust, like you need a couple of those little things with the feathers on them to wipe it off. You could have been French, I guess, like a maiden. And now you're gonna get distressed when you don't get my next words on my list, because the best sentence is I haven't even said quite yet. And now the speakers are gonna get till they're bumping something that I'm gonna say, cause it's all really awesome. It's just a bunch of peas in the pods, a bunch of ants going back to the hills after they bought their food from the stove. They don't need the scavenge for it anymore, because I've opened up little Costco's that you'll never find, because they're covered with twigs and whatnot. Put on these hard hats and they go at this again with this bad rap, because it's like dropping some acid whenever you listen to me, because I'm a Black Panther. Oh, DWA. Yes, this was just an opera. Once again, something I offer ya. I had my rock star with the star that's tilted now, like it's plumbing down, make a wish upon this flow. And then this magnet stop this hole, so you can up and walk around. You can get out of your seat for a while until the stewardess tells you to return. And then you need to say this, just basic, just when I want to trace it, like my hand is a template. And I'm just trying to make a turkey for my mother, put on the fridge then. And hold it and stick it with the magnet, but not a different one. This one was mine that I got, so why don't you go and get one for yourself? I'm coming at you just like the squash, about to blow up with something lyrical, I hope. That's why I got my hands clasped, 2 hands on the microphone, just like a wheel, and this shit I'm driving around, because I got a direction. It's just I don't know. It's like the GPS tell me when to turn, and then I did. And then we gonna get to the spot with an X. Mark that on it like this is a map. The treasure is found whenever my chest expand. With some of my words that come out full form, just like I will to get out of this styrofoam and out this box, because the tape wasn't taped on good enough. It wasn't made of the duck, it wasn't made of the bill. Made of something else, now make this for real. And then I'll make you squeal. It'll give you good vibrations. This will be some good 60s stuff. This blast from the past was a chocolate malt that you get, and now you're about to be wigging out like the cop on the Simpsons show. And then we gonna be coming in with the big ball to be knocking you on the head. Yes, this was the ramparts I want to be talking of. This was just a war that's going on constantly in my thought. And now we gonna say this and make it strong, cause we put that boulder up in place and in stove. Then I break this for show. I'm just like the record you bought from the stove. And watch you see if you can rewind it like so. See the subliminal messages. Yes, I can get like long like the blades of grass in the loam. But none forgive me a joke, because if your lawnmower combs, I'll go have to hide somewhere, maybe underneath one of the cedar blocks. Then it would get real lime green colored grass. Yes, you've seen that before. The sun shoots across the sky, the sun demise. One time behind the clouds it goes and hides like I. And then we gonna say this spark of light. This was the key line, this was a favorite one. Give me some of that limelight though. Just a little that's never been invented or not to y'all, because I hide in my existence when it's not right for me to be saying this. Put a medal on him. Put in my first race of blue ribbon, this shit like in Pabst all day to make you drunk when you sip. And then you could get another one from out of the box if you wish. Oh, TWA. Yes. Tie another note to the pigeon's foot and let him go. And then he's gonna go over the hills and mountains if they were told. And then the plastic will foam right around your head like a helmet, like a foot player wore. A foot player wore? Yes, with the football involved. And then he does whatever the coach would say, because he leads his troops like he was a general. And then the general on this shit selling them insurance with my words, they were slick. Slick enough to make you slip. Just like a banana pill, make you fold your hole in your arse. Like you was one of them from Boston, dog. But I never thought I would see a one from Boston, dog. Because I start to play on this beat, I start to play this instrument that I found, that I default. Like I'm not a dinosaur anymore, I'm something else. Get me out of the talk, get me ripping this off. My zenith was my thought, and now watch you check in periodically, and then I'll give you periodicals like they were magazines. Won't you get initiated to listening to me, and then we could say this like the JVR. This was nice. This was a magnet with rhyme. Yes, what I'm trying to convey is always something nice. If you listen to it right, yes, the Tabasco sauce and everything you ate and passed along. Won't you pass out, cause like you drank too much? Won't you just get this VHR, the VHS, yes, record my song. To all your Corona bottles that were tall. Was they tall enough? Was they sudsy with the line that you would drop? Was he gonna oscillate his voice? Cause he figured it out. Maybe it was a tape that record. Maybe it was something else. My periodical is broke, just like my soul. Just like my soul. I just need to elope with this song just a little bit more. Get it right under 15 and stop. Right under 15 and stop.